And this is BBC Essex. Former employees of communication giant Nortel, including some who worked in Harlow, are demonstrating in Westminster against what they say are unfair redundancies. Nortel's UK operations went into administration in January, and in March 28 people in Essex were laid off, along with around 200 in Kent and Northern Ireland. The workers claim they've received no redundancy pay from the company, and the government payout they've received isn't sufficient. James Parker is one of the Harlow workers made redundant.
So I joined Nortel 27 years ago and have occupied a variety of senior positions. Most recently I was responsible for customer training across the whole of Europe, Middle East and Africa.
You obviously felt you had a secure position.
Well, absolutely, and I felt it was secure and also protected by employment law. You know, we have very strong employment laws in this country, and I felt those offered me a sense of protection.
Yeah, but what actually happened?
Approximately the 30th of March, 229 people were hauled into rooms. They were given just a few hours or a couple of days' notice, and they were told that they were being laid off there and then, that they would get no redundancy pay from the company, their contractual notice would not be paid, and there was no consultation.
You must have been absolutely stunned.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a company that holds up high standards of ethics, and it has simply ignored those ethics. The law is quite clear. There is a requirement to carry out consultation if you dismiss more than 20 people at any one time, and that requirement exists even in the case of insolvency. They are claiming that there are special circumstances. It's very difficult to see what those are. The company has $400 million in cash, that's £250 million, in the UK alone. It is still trading. They are carrying out consultations in France and Germany. It's very difficult to see what those special circumstances are. In addition, they are supposed to notify the BERR, that's a government department, of any mass redundancies. We know they didn't do that.
How much could you have been entitled under normal redundancy terms?
Well, I would have typically, I mean, I've been with it 27 years, so I would have got, I don't know, something like £40,000 or thereabouts. That would have been about 6 months' pay, plus, of course, then some notice pay, about 3 months to 6 months notice pay.
Yeah. How much did you actually get?
I got £8,000 from the government.
Right. You must be asking yourself, how can this happen?
Indeed, I am. It seems like UK employment laws don't work, and it seems like in the UK we are effectively being discriminated against relative to our European partners, and it also seems like ethics has completely gone out of the window.
Is there anything you can do about this?
In law it's quite difficult. We are certainly taking the company to an employment tribunal, but it's far from clear whether that will give us any compensation. I have raised a grievance procedure with Nortel / Ernst & Young, and they have essentially shut me off. They've said they're not going to talk to me anymore about it. They have not answered my specific grievance claims and have said we will no longer discuss this with you.
And after giving good service for 27 years, how do you feel about the way you've been treated?
Absolutely terrible. This is completely disgraceful. I understand that people have to be made redundant from time to time. What I do not understand is how a company which has £250 million in the bank in the UK alone and continues to trade with 85% of its employees still there can treat people like this.
James Parker, one of the Harlow workers made redundant by Nortel. Administrator Ernst & Young, who are now running the UK branches, says it is operating within employment law. It's 26 minutes past 5.